Good afternoon, good evening. This is Gabriel Jack, and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day, number 88, part 2. Using the Sefer Hachinuch, Mitzvah Day keeps your soul on its way. The obligation to celebrate the pilgrimage festivals. Okay, while the specific focus of our mitzvah is the Chagiga celebration, again, that bringing that festival offering, the Chinuch, which is this author, in this context discusses aspects of all three of these mitzvahs. It is a mitzvah to celebrate on the pilgrimage festivals. That is, we are commanded to ascend in pilgrimage to the Holy Temple on 3 occasions each year, which are immediately preceding Pesach, Passover, Shavuos, coming up, and Sukkos, in order to celebrate there on these festivals. Now, some people do that today. They travel to Israel. It's a beautiful thing. Pesach, Shavuos, Sukkos. But really, we should all be eventually, sooner than later, in Eretz Yisrael. Or we can celebrate with Mashiach's arrival, but even sooner. Go. Celebrate in Jerusalem. But we obviously want the temple, and that's only going to come with Mashiach's arrival. So he says again, in order to celebrate there on these festivals, as it is stated in Exodus, 3 pilgrimage festivals shall you celebrate for me in the year. Included in the requirement of celebration is that we are to ascend there with an animal to be used as a sacrifice and offer it as a shlomim in honor of the festival. It's a meal it's an offering to be an animal to be offered and eaten. As we already mentioned, one animal is going to be completely offered to Hashem, but one animal, this is the animal that you share with your family. This mitzvah is repeated twice more in the Torah. The Chinuch explains that this is part of a group of 3 mitzvahs that pertain to the celebration of the festivals. Our sages of blessed memory stated in Tractate Chagiga, the people of Israel were commanded 3 distinct mitzvahs in reference to each pilgrimage festival. Chagiga, celebrating the pilgrimage festival. Re'iyah, appearing in the temple before the divine presence, which again is mitzvah 489, and simcha, rejoicing throughout the festival. That's going to be mitzvah number 488. In mitzvah 489, the Chinuch explains why we're obligated to come to the temple 3 times a year. By visiting the house of God together with all of Israel, we demonstrate and awaken in ourselves the awareness that we are collectively His people, who alone were chosen from among all the nations to uphold His law, and who therefore are the exclusive members of His household. We thus are inspired to fear and love Him, and we become worthy of acquiring His blessing. Here, Chinuch explains why we must bring an offering on the occasion of our pilgrimage. Among the underlying purposes of this mitzvah is that we are required to celebrate with offerings because it is not fitting to arrive empty-handed before the omnipresent, blessed be He. Although the reality is that He has no need for anything that we possess, as is written with regard to sacrificial offerings, even were I hungry, I would not tell you, for mine is the earth and its fullness. Nevertheless, in our mind's eye, we are to envision ourselves in coming to the temple as standing before Him in tribute, and this requires us to respectfully offer a sacrifice. Okay, we will continue with this wonderful mitzvah tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Part 3 coming up tomorrow. To sponsor a mitzvah, what a schus, what a merit. Merely $36 or $100 for the gold. God bless each and every one of you, and we'll see you tomorrow.